Hey, and welcome to a Cedar Creek Motorsports 2-minute overview where we're going to take a quick look at what makes the Ranger XD 1500 Crew NorthStar Ultimate such an awesome machine. The first thing that makes the Polaris Ranger XD 1500 Crew NorthStar Edition the top-of-the-line utility vehicle is going to be Polaris's all-new 3-cylinder engine they put in here. It produces 110 horsepower and 105 foot-pounds of torque. And what's really cool is they also paired it with their new steel drive CVT transmission. So instead of a rubber belt that has a bunch of Kevlar and other aramid fibers in there, it's actually a steel belt. One of the big things they did on here that requires that steel drive transmission and 105 foot-pounds of torque is going to be this cargo bed back here. By volume, it's 50% larger than any other UTV on the market at the moment. It's also rated for 1,500 pounds of payload capacity. And what's really, really cool, if you load that thing all the way up, if we step into the cab real quick here, you see this button, you can actually hit that up and it's gonna electrically raise that dump bed so you don't have to try and muscle it up. It'll do it for you, and that'll give you a nice look at that awesome new engine that they put underneath here. You can see just how kind of tightly engineered everything is in here, but they still give you plenty of room to work if you decide to work on it yourself. Otherwise, we do most of the maintenance and service work required by everyone. And look at that, my muscle memory, I just tried to tilt that down by hand. Got to come over here, hit that button to get that to go down. Doesn't take too long, it's nice and quick actuation there. Another piece that makes this a true extreme duty UTV is going to be this 2-inch receiver back here, and it is rated for 3,500 pounds towing capacity on there. I mean, look at this. It's even got a side box step, making getting up into this bed a whole lot easier. And they even added the new Lock and Ride Max accessory rails if the camera wants to focus there. A much heavier duty way of mounting some of the accessories on here. They got a lot of really heavy duty accessories for the new XD series, and even some of the Expeditions will run that Lock and Ride Max accessory system. If we head on into the cab here, first thing you're going to notice as we enter the passenger side is this nice vent here. It does have a full HVAC and air conditioning system. You even have JBL audio system throughout here. That's just one of the small speakers up top. They do have some down below, and it's all powered through this Ride Command display, which also doubles as a GPS. You can get a map going on here. You do also have the ability to view the rear view camera on there. Let's see this guy. Yeah, you can add a front camera on there. Comes standard with the rear camera. You also can pair up your game cameras on here via a USB device. A lot of other cool functionality in there. Bluetooth to your phone so you can play all your favorite tunes. Nice, easy HVAC controls here, very similar to a car. Fan speed, temperature, select if you want AC on or off, and then your zone control, which is very cool. So you can throw it on full defrost, has defrost vents up there, or on the XD 1500s has a tip-out windshield as well, so you can flip that out and get a ton of air coming in if you don't need the AC or the heat blasting on you all the time. So it's very cool that they added that tip-out windshield. Glass also has a windshield wiper. And I almost forgot one more really cool thing that Polaris does on the XD 1500s is with the doors here. It actually has a bunch of detents, so it will stay open at certain openings. You can either go wide open, it's got a detent that's going to hold it right there. It will also have one that's going to hold it, you know, kind of on a 45 or halfway opened right there. Just something really cool that shows they're really listening to customers' feedback. And in the back seat, you still get high quality bolstered bench seating back here, just like what you get up front. You get a couple of cup holders, and the rear passengers do even get their power window controls right there. You do have the same controls up front for the drivers to control the rear windows. And all that stuff is gonna be hiding in the center console. Right here, you also have your wiper control. You have a rear auxiliary outlet that you can turn on and off, so it's not gonna drain the battery if you have something plugged in back there. You get an actual winch button right on the dash, and Polaris does even give you this awesome wireless winch remote for the 6,500-pound synthetic winch rope that is on this particular machine. You get a lot of different drive modes, specific tow and haul modes. You do have all-wheel drive, two-wheel drive, and you can lock out the rear differential as well. Nice, easy to reach gauge cluster. It's hard to get on the camera with all those reflections there. Yeah, very easy to see. You can do a little customization as far as what it's going to be reading out for you by pressing the buttons right there. Like I said, tons and tons of things to this awesome Polaris XD 1500. If you want to learn everything there is about it, give us a call at 262-377-5700 and ask for one of the guys in the sales department to run you through it, or stop on in and check it out in person. We got tons of other awesome stuff here. Stop on in, leave a comment with what you'd like to see more of. Thanks for watching.